Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to scrap with Terry today. And now for a fun-filled time, here's Terry Rice.
Yay, let's hear it from my MC. He came up with that on the spur of the moment. Okay, today I am scrapbooking Aiden, and it was when they were at their preschool. I think this is the second preschool. So he was probably 3, and it was pajama day there, and he's got on a, it looks like a little Santa hat with a mustache and beard, but here it says Santa's helper. So it says Santa's up on the hat. And so it looks like they were getting ready to have like a rest time, or maybe they were finishing up with the rest time. And so anyhow, this is what I'm scrapping, and it is almost a 5x7. It was whatever, it wasn't quite a, I think it's 5x6.5. So I think, yeah, I did one like that yesterday. Okay, so the paper I'm using is I Love Christmas by Lori Whitlock, and it's Echo Park. And I used a few of these before, so I'm only using, I think, 2 things out of here today. And then I'm going to be using these foam stickers. And you know what? I know that they're simple stories, but I don't know other than that. So I am using those, and it's like sometimes I would go in and just buy foam stickers because I love the foam stickers because you already have a title. And I'm using, these are the papers I'm using, and I really was going to use something else for him, and it's like the papers, or the picture is kind of dark because of, you know, he's almost silhouetted because of the windows right there. So I just figured it kind of needed something brighter. And so, because I had actually pulled out other papers and I decided I didn't like it. So I decided I wanted to use that. And I'm going to use that on his sister's too, whenever I decide what I'm doing with hers. So I'm going to start with this down here. I'm just wallpapering. Now, I'm somebody who thinks, oh, the snowflakes should be blue. I love this. So I don't even know how much I love that, and they're not my typical blue snowflakes. So it's so funny. And it looks like my pattern paper is not as wide as my other paper, but I'll just have to trim it off. Okay, and then, whoa, almost had the wrong way. I just love these 2 papers together. They're just very pretty. Okay, and I think I'm gonna try to line it up here first, or up at the top, because I'm going to use something in between here. And I was going to use actually one of these strips, but I only had one, and it probably, well, it might go all the way across, but I thought, oh, Rick Rack would be so cute. So that's what I've decided on, is Rick Rack. And I never even thought about how I was going to put it down. I think it will just glue, because I have glued Rick Rack before, so I think I'm just going to do that. And is there one side? I think the other side looks a little redder, so I'm just going to do this side. And I'm really going to glue it all the way across. And yeah, I don't know how come I still have this voice. It's very annoying. And then me and my husband, we changed our internet service, or what do they call it, Wi-Fi, and we got Xfinity. And I have to tell you, usually by the time I write down the information, no matter how long my video is, it's like, it's ready to go. I just can't even believe it. Because before this, sometimes when something would go wrong, it could be hours. And now it's like, I think every time I look at it, it says 10 minutes. Even if I got the other day I had a longer video. We've only had it for a couple of weeks or whatever. And I am just amazed at how fast it is. But we happened to get new phones at the same time as we switched carriers. So we have new phones. We also have a new phone plan with Xfinity. And it was a torturous 5.5 hours of trying to figure out how to get through. You know, it would say, what's your Apple password, and I'd put it in, and it says, and it would say, like, you know, if it's your cloud or whatever. So I put it in. Well, first my husband, he couldn't even find his, and I put mine in, and then it would say, no, that's not it. Okay, so I mean, mine literally took 5 hours because I ended up, he had just given up, and so I was working on his with the lady who was helping us, and so I did get his on there, and then you know, they had to change the thing or make him one because he didn't feel he had one. I found mine. It's telling me, no, it's not it. It's wrong. It's not it. Nope, nope, nada. And so finally, it's like I'm on my 5th hour, and the lady, like, okay, here, I'm gonna make it so you can change it. So we're getting rid of the old one, putting in a new one. So I'm thinking, well, you know, since it wasn't it and it's already written down in my book, I'll just use the old one. And so, yeah, you know what happened next? They said, no, you can't use the one you already had. It's a good thing the phone is an inanimate object, because I would have killed it. It was unbelievable. It's like, how can it be this when you're saying, no, that's not it? It's so annoying. And you know it. It's happened to you. It's happened more times than we can imagine. It's so crazy. Okay, I'm also going to put, well, the other stuff is easy. Okay, so I'm going to pause this while I put this on, since it's taking so long. I don't want to make you wait through it all. Okay, I got all the rickrack on. It seems to be doing well. Okay, where's my picture? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to put him on here, and since that rickrack's there and it's kind of thick, I'm going to put it chipboard, and I've used, I'm using some chipboard from Simple Vintage, something from Simple Stories. And I'm going to put this here, so I'm going to have to put some glue on that, because I know that is not going to stick. I like using this instead of pulling off, you know, 100 little pieces of paper to get it in there. Okay, and that should fit in there good. Okay, I think that's my spot. Okay, so then I'm just gonna fill this in. I wonder if I need that there or not. I think I'm gonna skip that right in that spot. Oop, I almost stuck that down where I didn't want it. I thought I should show you what I'm doing with this here. Yeah, so you heard me complaining about the trying to get that set up, and then you know, it's like we're talking to these ladies and they're so nice and they keep saying, thank you for your patience, and I'm just like and you know, they just sound like overly sweet, you know, and I'm thinking, I wonder if they get off the phone and go, oh my gosh, that lady was so annoying. Because I thought if they tell me I'm being so patient one more time. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little something here and maybe something there. Oh, I still got one piece here I can put in. And then something in that spot, and that should hold it well. I don't want to put too much here because of the rickrack being there. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I liked anything better than rickrack. And now it's like such a, I don't know, something about it. It's like such a memory for me. But I remember I didn't like it on, like, if it was like on different things. I don't remember what they were now, but it's like, oh, couldn't I have something else besides rickrack? My mom sewed a whole bunch, and you know, she was a great stitcher, and she would alter things so everything fit perfect. Okay, I got one little piece here, so I'm just gonna put it here someplace. Oh, I'm glad to hear the husband opening up the garage door, because he wasn't gone very long, and then I heard sirens. And people up at our corner, there's a highway right there. Our backyard looks like like we're in the country, but out front you get on the highway. And anyway, it's like a highway with roads, so I don't know, what is it really called? It's Highway 31, I don't know. But anyhow, it's like people there driving into town, coming down the highway, driving into town, they don't even look. It's like, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I just been griping. Forgive me. A guy did almost hit me the other day, so I was really upset. Luckily, I walked into the post office and the guy called me beautiful, and so it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to get over being a grouch now. I told my husband it made my day. Okay, so I'm putting on this little elf, and this was from the sticker sheet, and I must have used, I don't know, it's like I thought I had more room up there before. Maybe this one's wider, maybe, I don't know, it couldn't have been, because I cut them both the same. And then the little drum, because he's an elf, and he's supposed to be Santa's helper too, so I thought it'd be cute to put the little drum there. And then I made this for the 30 Days of Sketches. So I'm going to use that. I was going to use the one that Carol made, but it was going the wrong direction for the way I needed it. Because I thought, oh, I can use one of my trumpets. So it looks like these little things, like the elves made all these little things. So there's that. Okay, and I was already thinking I already had this glued down, but I do not. Okay, and then, oh, I better put this in here before I make a spot and it doesn't work. Okay, and then this was one of the border strips. And I thought, since he's Santa's helper, I wanted to put Santa on here. So I'm going to put that right about there. I'm going to try not to cover up the Santa head or anything. That looks straight. Do I see my invisible ruler? Okay. Now I think I can put this down. I think I'm going to put some glue too. You know, chipboard. You gotta do a little extra. Okay. Think about like that. I'm just tilting them a little. I usually put everything straight, so here's my here's my one time I'm gonna tilt it. Okay, and then I've got this little foam, and these were Hobby Lobby, and they had these foam ones, and I think little pink Christmas presents in with this, but I thought this was really cute. And when I pulled this in, that's when I thought, oh, it'd be cute to have one of these, because Carol's was had the gold on it too, so I thought when I went for that, and then it was just going in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm gonna have it say Christmas cheer, and I hope I can pull this off here, because I thought, boy, after they sit a while, that foam really wants to stick to that. Okay. I'm going to put it like that. Looks centered pretty good. I hope that looks straight, because I don't think there's any getting it up. Okay. Christmas cheer. I just think that's cute. And if I have everything out in here that I was going to put on here, I think I do. Oh, no, I don't. I have enamel dots. And I'm going to use these little turquoise ones, because there's a little bit of kind of bluish green. Well, it's like a turquoise. So I decided I wanted to have that. And do I have my tweezers? Oh, I did get one of these wax pencils. So I don't know if I can get these off with it. No, definitely not. You can tell by the way that feels. Okay. Okay, Terry, where's the tweezers? Because I know I used them yesterday. I really made a mess. I'll be right back. Okay, found them. They were underneath the stuff I didn't get put away. I picked up everything except for the guitar things, because I thought I would try to condense them. I'm really on this rampage of condensing. I'm gonna stick one right in the middle of that snowflake. And maybe a few just behind the truck. And I'm gonna put some over here. I kinda like them on the white. Really didn't put too much embellishments. Okay, so let's see. And that's it. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I guess it looks, I think it looks just kind of busy from, I guess, all the layers of papers. Yep, that Janet would always say, that's just using the paper to do all the work. So that's what that's doing. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow, and I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.